So this is Alicia. We're at Vera's. It's her first time here, first time meeting her. She's awesome, I can already tell. And we are gonna do a transformation today. We're cutting her hair to a shorter length, and we're going through and highlighting and doing some foiliage and just kind of lightening her hair a little bit for the summer. Something subtle, but also a change, so yeah. So I'm just mixing up Redken up to 7, 10 volume. Beware, this is a crystal powder, so it always chokes me whenever I'm mixing it up. 10 volume, that's all I'm gonna use. What I'm doing here to start the process is just baby lights. I'm just going to baby light her whole head just because she really wants a subtle effect, but lighter pieces all throughout. But I really want it to keep it really natural, so I'm just going to do baby lights all throughout, starting in the back section, using 10 volume all over with Olaplex to protect her hair and not dry it out, kind of feathering it up. And then I'm going to follow it up with a root tap at the bowl to just blend everything together, and a color gloss to get that nice light brown that she's wanting. Between the baby lights, what I'm doing is I'm going to alternate baby lights and foiliage. So I'm taking thicker weaves and I'm doing a back comb. I'm just going to do like a V pattern. Feather it up. So her ends really get light too, and it doesn't just look like weaves all over. Pulling the foils and smudging all of that lightener together and just making sure it's really saturated and lifted evenly. I'm going to start with the first ones. It's lifted really nicely. She's just going for a light brown, so obviously it's lifted enough. I did want to lift past the orangey stage because I don't want it to fade to like a brassy color whenever the toner does start to fade. To mix the root tap, base smudge. I'm using Redken Shades EQ, 5N, 4N, and 4NA. She has really dark hair. Her natural level is about a level 3, so I'm just gonna go up a level or 2 from that for the base smudge, just to blend any of those harsh lines. And then I'm going to mix the color gloss and toner. She's wanting to be more of a light brown, like a level 7, and I really want it to be really ashy. So I'm going to use, the Dia Richesse, the 7N and 6NB, which is really cool tone, yeah, to give her those nice cool brown tones. Root smudge. I already told you the Redken Shades EQ formula I'm using, so I'm just applying it to zones 1 first, and then I'm going to comb it down to really blend it nicely and probably process it for about 10-15 minutes. So I was combing down the root smudge to really blend any harsh lines and really just make it seamless and blended and melted into the lighter color. So now I have the color gloss toner on, and I'm gonna just tone it. What it's gonna do is just tone it back down to that light brown that she's wanting to go for. So I'm just working it through, making sure all of those pieces are saturated and get the full color effect. I use L'Oreal Professional Dia Richesse, 7NB, 6NB, and 7GV Gold Violet. Yeah, so instead of doing her cut with the regular scissors, I'm doing it with the razor, just because she has a lot of hair and I don't want to have to go, I'm kind of like saving time in a sense of like, normally I would go in and with someone who doesn't have as much hair and go in and cut it with the scissors, with the shears, and then go back and try to texture all of that out. So with her, I'm just kind of saving time and doing it with the razor and getting more of the look that we're going for. Baby lights and foiliage all over. I did a textured cut with the razor and then went back and kind of perfected it with the shears, thinned it out a ton because she has a ton of hair. And yeah, did some beach waves, used some Arnco products, and we're done.